Okay, so let's start part two of this 1 point perspective business. We're going to do the next 2 pages. They're somewhat more complicated than what you've already started here. So, again, the first thing we are going to start with is we are going to look at all the corners that are closest to the vanishing point and see which ones we can connect to it. Okay, so we know that this is the closest one. So we're definitely going to connect that. Remember, we're drawing light. And then this one, yeah, we can connect that. That one, yep. That one, yep. Very, very close. And that one. And now some trickiness. Okay, these were the easy ones. There's plenty of space to be able to connect. Now, we got to look at some of the other ones because some of them we can actually connect to that dot. We just have to be careful how long we make the line. So I'm going to move up to here. And I'm going to check these corners. Now that one we can't do because it would be drawing right through the whole shape. So I'm going to move to this one right here. And if you look at this, there's a little bit of space there. That's part of the outside of this paper. So I can do something there. I just don't want to draw the line all the way to the dot because then I'd be erasing all of it. So I'm just going to draw this. The ruler goes to the right place. We know that that's the corner. So we're just going to make a little piece of a line until we bonk into the front of the shape. Like that. Now we're going to check some of these other corners. Can't do that one. Can't do that one. Can't do that one. Ah, now this one, we have some empty space here. So we're going to line up our ruler with the vanishing point and the corner. We're going to draw until we hit something. Voila. There you have it. So I would definitely pause it, do all these lines, because the next step is pretty tough. So now we've got to do all our parallel lines for this because right now this plus sign, we made it three-dimensional, like it has sides and a bottom, but it goes on forever until it disappears. We don't want that. So using the same idea, line up your ruler. We're going to start on the side here with a parallel line like this. Then we just keep following the shape and the lines that make it, and we go to where we just ended and do the next line, like so. Then here. Slide, slide, slide until you see the end of the line you just did, like that. And then one more. Slide, 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 and finish off the bottom. And there you go. And then erase what you don't need. And there's your first one. For the rest, I'm going to go into silent mode unless there's something I think that you absolutely need to know that is tricky. So just watch and do. Feel free
Please
to
excuse the
pause at
interruption.
any
All
point.
Avita members, please report to the cafeteria. Thank you.
Feel free to pause at any point to catch up to me if you're falling behind, or rewatch something if you don't understand. Okay, now I do have to talk a little bit here. So we did these two lines to match these two. They're parallel. But we can't just go across here because of the way this sticks up, okay? This line that we're going to do next actually is back here a little bit. So what I want to do is I want to look at the amount of space I used right here and try and match it here. So it's going to be right about like that. So these should match. And then you can finish it.
Good morning. Today is Thursday, May 29th, 2025. Students, faculty, staff, and visitors of the Great Northeast Middle School of the Reading School District, please pause what you are doing and rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it.
Okay, sorry about that. We were listening to Mr. Dowd's announcements. This one, there's a trick. Notice that this line is the same as this line, so you can do them both. Don't forget to leave a gap in the middle. So we did those two lines to match those two. Then you just got to do this one. And be careful where you start it and stop it. So slide, find the end of this line right here. Voila. Now that you are finished, put your name up here and hand it in.